Welcome to another episode of Painfully Fabulous, the podcast. Today, me and Christine just want to chat about life because it's rough.
Exactly.
What's going on, girl?
Oh, so we had a bad snowstorm yesterday.
Oh,
And uh my headaches are really bad today. I've still got the bad back pain that I've been sharing with you, Kristen, but for others, I've got some extreme arthritis going on and some bone on bone in my discs and just some not happy things. I am getting an injection the 14th of next month, so I can't wait. And then my CRPS pain has come back a bit. I'm in no means complaining about that because it's not like it was after, my high dose ketamine infusion really helped. But I can feel it coming back and I'm getting stabbing pain and some burning and, just the normal CRPS pain. So it's not a great day to day. And I wanted to share this with all of you and Kristen as well because I know we all have these crappy days and sometimes we push through when we shouldn't. Um, Again, I'm in my bed, so uh, what else is new? But we have to do what we have to do, and sometimes we just need to lay in our bed and not be bothered by anybody.
absolutely. I'll be honest, I just put on a bra 2 minutes ago because I just, I can't. The past couple weeks, I'll be honest, with winter and Christmas and everything, it's just been too much. And I just had treatment, last week, but back to the pain, back to the burning, back to the nonstop thinking about it, waking up at all hours of the night. I miss sleep so much. I miss sleep, Christine. Are you sleeping?
Well, and that's why I can't complain because although I'm not sleeping 100%, I'm sleeping, I would say, 60% better than what I was previous to the
Good.
high infusion. So I am getting sleep. It's broken, but it's nothing like the insomnia and the, not sleep until 5 in the morning and that kind of thing. So I feel yeah.
Now, how long ago was your high dose infusion?
I had it August 14th to the 14th to the 18th. So it's going close to 4 months now. So and
Oh,
and I'm so thankful for that time. Um, Now, having said that, I'm hoping and still hoping because I can never give up hope, and I think our brains are so strong that the positivity stays with it. I'm hoping that this will go even longer than 4 months this time, even with a little bit of breakthrough pain. Okay, I can deal with that. So, positivity for sure goes a long way.
now, you just said that it comes easily because our brains are so strong, but I kind of disagree on that one. I find finding the positivity is that's a hard one these days. Like, just we're determined and we're motivated, and I'll be honest, I think Conquer CRPS and the Painfully Fabulous thing, having the pressure, or no, I'm sorry, having the responsibilities to try to do what we're trying to do with both organizations, that adds to a lot of it too.
Oh, absolutely.
But in a positive way, I mean, like that helps us keep fighting and keep pushing through all these crappy days, even if we're stuck on our.
I think having this is kind of a purpose.
Yeah.
Before all this, I really didn't have a purpose. I didn't have to get up to work. I didn't have to do anything. And it has brought me purpose. So, and I love that we've met. Um, and we've met so many strong warriors through your Conquer CRPS, you know.
Positive warriors and determined, and they're fierce, and it's like they've become like our family in an odd way where we're just fighting together.
Oh, absolutely. And the other thing I wanted to clarify when I said about staying positive in that, I think it's because so I had the high dose ketamine infusion, and because that has put me in a positive space, I'm saying I want to keep that positivity going forward, because I think if I start sitting here going, oh, when's it going to come back, or is this going to happen, and getting into negative thoughts, I think that honestly helps it come back, because
Absolutely.
so that's what I was sort of trying to say.
You worked hard to get there too, though. I mean, I don't 18 years ago or 19 years ago when you first got CRPS, you might not have had that same mentality where you have to kind of fight for yourself with the medication. It's not just the medication that's going to fix you. You got to work with it.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because I have had a number of people, newer diagnosed people, that I've seen in other groups, and I've reached out, because they've been very, and rightly so, very upset, very defeated. And I remember my first year. My first year I spent in my bed, I was depressed, I was angry, I was sad, I was just lost. Um,
Scared.
yes, yes. And it takes a lot of time to be able to go through the grieving motion of your old self.
Um,
And go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'll be 7 years February, and I'm just now properly going through the grieving process. Before I used to think like, oh, that sucks. That old Kristen's gone, moving forward type deal. But there are days when I sit there and I cry and I think about who I used to be and what I used to accomplish. And man, I miss that. But also, like you said earlier, since my CRPS diagnosis and since meeting you and since finding our purpose, I don't know, maybe we're kind of stronger in a weird way too. Physically, no,
Right.
gone through our bodies, but
Right. And I think too, that people do it at different time, like timelines. Some people will, okay, this has happened to me. I'm going to mourn my old life and I'm going to move on. Others will just, you know, bury it deep inside them, you know, find other things to distract them. And then maybe 4 years down the road go, oh my goodness, okay, now is my time. I need to mourn. So everybody's different. Um,
in so many ways, everybody's different. In every way, we're so different.
Exactly. So I just want those people out there that are newly diagnosed to know that it's not easy. It's not easy. But there are people here for you. We're here for you. And that we can help you get through this. It will be a struggle. And but that's why, Kristen, I think you developed Conquer CRPS was for this reason, right? To help others.
It doesn't get easier, we just get stronger. And honestly, the reason why I started it was because I didn't want anybody else to have to go through what I go through or what I have gone through because my journey, if people knew like the real nitty gritty of it, y'all would be so surprised that I get up every day and I try to smile and I try to help other people. But since my diagnosis also, the whole community has changed so much. I mean, there are so many advocates out there now. There are so many organizations working with researchers, working with scientists. There are people who are interested in making a change. So I'm really hopeful. That word hope you said earlier, it sticks with me. And I really hope that the next generation is different.
I agree. And I think that's the one word that people have to remember and try to keep that hope. As dark and difficult as it can get, uh, the hope is what you need to never let go of. Um,
Since my diagnosis, me and you have found 2 new treatments, 2 new treatment options for patients. That's huge. There is hope, and we are working hard to make sure that it changes, so it's easier for patients in the future.
that's right.
Oh,
I
can't say enough. Now you got me crying.
um,
Ah,
the other thing we need to mention too is that we do offer support group.
yeah.
So anybody that is interested in joining, it's right now it's via Zoom. We may be looking at different platforms, but we'll see how this goes. Yes,
Go
sorry.
to the website for information, go to the website to find information about our support services, go to the website for everything CRPS related to read about the new treatment options and stuff like that. I mean, right now we decided to record this right now raw because me and Christine were both having pretty poopy days, pretty poopy weeks, to be honest. Um, but normally we're stronger than this.
We try to make it look like we're stronger, right? Come on.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Um, and we're not professionals, we're not doctors, we're just humans trying to live life, and we are trying to conquer this. Last thing I'll say is the nickname. Suicide condition, I am not okay with that. I'm not comfortable with it. I don't like using it. I don't like how smooth it is within the medical community to say it. We need to change that because there are more options than what your doctor's telling you or than what my doctor's telling me. There are more doctors. Always my first year, my doctor told me there's no other options. There's no more treatments for you. That's awful. You need to find options because there's so many, and you can find them on our website, conquercrps.com.
I was going to say which Kristen will obviously link along with this in our description. And one last thing I wanted to mention was normally we're a team of three.
Yeah.
Poor Selena has been going through a lot in her life right now, and you know, not only with her pain, she's got personal things going on and stuff, and we've missed her dearly for the last, I don't even know how many months. It's been months. So we want to wish her well, and hopefully she'll join us again soon, and you can meet this lovely girl again.
We miss you, Selena.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so we try not to be raw and real too often. We try to be informative and fun and uplifting and stuff, but this was needed. So hopefully some of you guys can relate. Maybe give a like, subscribe, comment below if you're having a bad day. We'll try to perk you up. Um, Thanks for your support.
Absolutely. And for all those newly diagnosed people out there, our website has a page exclusively for newly diagnosed. So check it out. There may be some tips and tricks in there for you. And we hope we can be here to support you. Have a great day and stay painfully fabulous.